Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to destination for learning simple English. Today, we're going to discuss an effective method for improving your spoken English: talking to people in English. Engaging in conversations with others is one of the best ways to practice and enhance your speaking skills. Here are some tips to make the most out of your conversations in English. Tip number 1. Don't be afraid to start conversations. I learned how to be social. Rather than sticking to my mobile phone all day, I took it upon me to go out of the house and take a walk and start to socialize with anyone I met on the street or in the grocery store. You can also try it out whether it's with friends, family, or even strangers. It's always good that you initiate conversations in English whenever possible. This will surely help build your confidence and English vocabulary. I urge you to practice speaking regularly, as this helped me so much. Because the more you speak in English, the more confident you'll become. So, you need to take advantage of every opportunity to practice speaking, whether it's in person, over the phone, or via video calls. I must admit that, by talking to people in English regularly, you'll not only improve your spoken English, but also gain confidence in expressing yourself in different situations. Tip number 2. Maintaining a speaking journal, word bank, and phrases. I owned a journal back home that I used to write down all the interesting phrases, new vocabulary, that I had learned or encountered out there while conversing with people. This served as a reference for expanding my vocabulary. I found it very helpful, particularly when I had forgotten certain words and expressions. This made my English vocabulary building journey so much fun, particularly when using new expressions in conversations with people. Tip number 3. Tracking progress. Regularly journaling my speaking improvements allowed me to track my progress over time. I set specific goals for myself that I should be able to memorize at least 2 new phrases per week. I also used to note down my achievements as well as my challenges. This attitude of mine helped me to stay motivated and focused, as it led to continuous growth in my English vocabulary. Tip number 4. Listen actively. When you are in a conversation with somebody, you need to pay close attention to what they are saying during conversations. Avoid being the one talking all the time, because remember that you want to learn from them and not from yourself. When you do this, it will not only help you understand different accents and speech patterns, but also improve your vocabulary, as well as sharpen your comprehension skills. Tip number 5. Ask questions. I would never close a conversation without asking my newfound chatmate questions. So, again, don't hesitate to ask questions if you don't understand something or need clarification. Asking questions will make your conversation interesting and longer. It will not only shows your interest, but also help you learn new words and phrases, like I mentioned earlier on. Tip number 6. Engaging in conversational drills. Shadowing technique. Shadowing technique simply means repeating any sentence after someone has spoken. This technique worked wonders for me alongside other methods. I implemented the shadowing technique by listening to recordings of native speakers and then repeating after their sentences immediately afterward. I tried by all means to mimic their rhythm and intonation for an improved speaking accent fluency. Since this can be done in the comfort of your own home, and since it's also a recording, you can play it over and over again to ensure accuracy. Tip number 7. Role-playing exercises. Now, this was the craziest technique I've ever used, but very helpful. I engaged in solo role plays. In order to simulate real-life speaking scenarios, I did this by pretending to be in various situations and conversations with myself. By so doing, I was able to practice expressing myself confidently and naturally. You must try it too. What I learned throughout my English journey is that improving spoken English alone at home requires consistent dedication and practice, but it's entirely achievable. By incorporating these techniques into your daily routine, I witnessed significant progress in my spoken English skills. Remember, to keep practicing, as you too can enhance your spoken English skills right from the comfort of your home. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more simple English learning content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy learning!